Hello, beautiful souls. How are you all today? I am Wendy Mooney Smith, and I'm the heart behind Goddess Muse, where sound, yoga, meditation, and honest conversation returns home here to help return you to home here. This is Wednesday with Wendy. I hope you guys are having a great week so far. Hi Miss K. I'm trying not to be too boobalicious here. I'm not sure what's happening there. We'll just kind of put that away, right? Hey girls. So how are you guys today? I want to thank you back. Thank you for coming back to chapter 3. This week we are going to discuss sacred boundaries, saying no as an act of love. Thank you. You're always so complimentary. I love you so much. But before we go into this series, I just want to take a moment to reflect on the last couple of weeks. This week we are peeling back another layer to remember the woman beneath the conditioning. Yes, the conditioning. Boobalicious, you like that? The one who existed before the world told her who to be. We touched on that a couple weeks ago. And if you missed any of these topics, you can go to my website, goddessmuse.com. I actually have it in the link this week. You can go there and go to any of the chapters from previous sessions, I Am the Monster Under the Bed, or the following segment, She Who Remembers. It will take you directly there. So you can go to YouTube channel. You can also just go here to my website, goddessmuse.com, and get a direct link. So with that, before we go on, as I mentioned, I want to announce last week's winner of the free yoga certificate for one free class. Remember, you have to comment, you have to like, and that gets you entered into each week's giveaway just as a pay it forward for supporting me, supporting my business, and listening to the message that I have to bring to you all. I think it's something we can all relate to, and I'm here as a voice for you all and to open up this discussion with you guys. So please, 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 there's each week some helpful information, and then moving into it, our yoga sessions, our meditation sessions, and our sound healings will help us work through these common problems that we as young ladies face. Young ladies, old ladies, all ladies, we all go through this. And if you say you don't, well then give me the ticket as to how you avoided it. I'm sure we're all healing all at the same time. So this week's winner is you, Miss K. Yes, hi, Tyler, welcome, welcome. So this week's winner is Miss K, Miss Katrina. She won a free Gentle Flow Yoga and Sound Bath for tuning in, commenting, and liking on my session. You can either do it here or on my YouTube channel. This week, if you comment and like, you will enter to win the Celestial Wanderer. Aren't these beautiful? I almost said, ain't these beautiful? I don't know where that came from. These are little magnets and they come in different colors. I'm going to have them a little bit later today. I'm doing a little event. So here you go. Like, comment, either here or on YouTube, wherever, please. I'm trying to get out there, and you can enter to win one of these beauties. Yeah, yay, congratulations. Yes, Miss K. So each week, as I mentioned, we are remembering the woman beneath the conditioning. And we explored what it means to reclaim your voice after years of silence, to remember that your words matter and your truth matters. But this week, we're going to talk about something that I feel like we all do, whether you're male, whether you're female, it doesn't matter. I think we've all done this. And this is saying yes when we want to say no. And I want you guys to know it is okay to say no. It is not an act of rejection, but as an act of deep love. It is okay to say no. This act of deep love is for you, for yourself. Okay? Because you don't have to say yes to make somebody else comfortable if it compromises who you are. So we're going to talk about that today. So the wounding around the boundaries, so many of us, right? We have been taught to say yes when every part of our fiber, our being, was screaming no. We learn to override our limits to keep the peace. That's what we do. We want to keep the peace, to keep love, to keep safe. We do this as an act of safety. We form this shell and just say, I'm just going to go along with it, because then you won't have to enter into any confrontation. Because if the other person doesn't like that you say no many times, they will manipulate to get you to say yes. And that manipulation is uncomfortable, isn't it? Knowing that they're tweaking or gaslighting or using our words against us to get what they want when we know it's truly not what we want. And so we need to work on that. And how can we work through that? And we, because of this, become experts at swallowing our discomfort. As I mentioned, we say yes to make others comfortable. We're experts at abandoning ourselves for other people, aren't we? It's true. Just so we won't be abandoned. You know, if they say that they don't like that we said no, sometimes how do they react? They ignore you, they retaliate. Maybe they even talk crap about you. So we protect ourselves because we feel that if we don't say yes, they will abandon us. And let's remember that this didn't happen all at once. We didn't just come to learn this information or come to learn this practice just off the bat. That's not how this happened. You guys know that. Just like last week, we talked about it. Just as we've forgotten our own voices after 1,000 little instances of us being told we talk too much, we're too much, we are criticized for our beliefs. The same is true for us saying yes in our boundaries. 1,000 tiny moments of ignoring just how we felt, just to be accepted, just to be lovable, just to be enough. Well, you guys don't have to do that anymore. This is the reality of that. Every time you say yes to something that isn't true for you, you're saying no to yourself. Oh, girl, I can't even look at you. Just look at you. I'm going to turn off you're just even. I'm trying to be serious here. So you're teaching your nervous system when you say no, you are reactivating your nervous system. If you say yes just to make yourself happy, you're teaching your nervous system that your needs don't matter. Think about that. You are telling yourself that your sacred energy is negotiable. That love means betrayal. Betrayal of yourself. And over time, that takes a toll. So what are the boundaries we can set as an act of love? First and foremost, saying no. No, from a place of love, not punishment, is revolutionary. It says, I trust you to handle your own feelings. I trust me to honor my own. I will not abandon myself for your comfort. That's a big one right there. Boundaries are not walls. They're invitations to meet truth, to meet each other in truth, not in obligation. They're the way we honor our life force, the way we pour from a full cup instead of depletion, the way we show others how to love us as well, by demonstrating how we love ourselves. So today, as a part of this session, I have a new instrument here. Some of you, I'm just going to tweak just a little bit. Check this baby out. Yes, new instrument. So I have some reflection questions here, and yes, I have 2 bowls today. The first bowl is a G sharp. You've seen her before when we talk about speaking our truth, because this hits your throat chakra. Yes, G sharp. Your endocrine system, your thyroid, inside, it gets in there. Listen to her. Listen to her sing. So we have this lovely here. And then, because it's also in alignment with your base chakras, I have a D sharp. That's right, your solar plexus, where your confidence lies. So, with that, I want you to get comfortable. Close your eyes if you can, wherever you are, as long as it's in a safe place. I invite you to pause and let the soothing resonance of the bowls carry these questions deeper into your heart. Where in your life have you been saying yes out of fear and not love? What would shift if you believed your no was sacred? How would it feel to trust that your boundaries are a gift to both you and the people around you? As you hold these reflections, allow the sound to soften any tight places within you. Notice where these questions land in your body. Let the vibrations dissolve old patterns, opening up space for new choices rooted in self-respect and compassion. Breathe. Receive. Remember your boundaries. Honor the truth of who you are. Hold these questions close. May these gentle vibrations echo in your heart long after our chat today. Let them remind you that your yes is powerful, your no sacred, and your boundaries are an act of love for yourself and for the world. Take a deep breath in and slowly exhale. Wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes, and bring your awareness back to the room. And when you are ready, open your eyes, carrying this sense of calm and clarity within you. So if you want to, you can go back to these questions and reflect on them later. Yes, Deborah, I know sometimes it is really hard to learn to love yourself, and that's what we focus on here. And Tanya, yes, from experience, it's not easy to put and keep your boundaries in order to start to love yourself, because you want to fit in, you want to be comfortable. And so what you do is you say yes just to make others comfortable, even though it compromises yourself and your boundaries. So how can I help you to continue your work here? Well, here we practice yoga and movement to create space within ourselves, to remove those obstacles within our bodies that keep us stuck. Oh, that's good. You're welcome, Miss Izzy. why we breathe through meditation practices that focus on mantras and mindfulness. And we also want to redirect that negative self-talk that we do so often, that we speak to ourselves. We allow the vibrations of the sound bowls to wash over you and the instruments to consume our minds and our bodies and calm those neural pathways. It's been proven. It helps distract us from that constant drumming of self-talk. So it calms those neural pathways. So we may face those challenges in our lives with an open mind and an open heart. Because when we breathe, and when we move through breath and vibration and gentle movement, we connect with the wisdom of our bodies. And that is what it is about, being able to be in control of ourselves. We learn to hear the subtle yes and the quiet no. We learn to trust our voice again. So, I want to say, come join me this week. You guys know I'm here, whether it's for gentle flow yoga, sound baths, meditations, yoga nidra. Each space is here and created to help you remember who you were before the world told you who to be. To help you reclaim your voice, to honor your sacred boundaries, to say no as an act of deep, holy love. Yes, thank you, Miss K. So with that is this week's brief commentary on sacred boundaries. If you missed it, you guys can go to my website. There will be a direct link later today so that you can rewatch this. It's all on mangoddessmuse.com. There is no sound bath tonight, just a reminder, because I am doing an event. We'll be closing down the shop here briefly at Sassy's, working with Steph Family and some of the other local business owners for a girls' night out from 5 to 7. There are still some tickets available. You can get them for $10 at the door. You get a $25 gift bag, and there are beverages and refreshments if you want to attend. So also, just to let you guys know, this month at crystals, loose crystals are 50% off, and I will have my candles over at Sassy's, and they are 50% off tonight. That's right, all of my candles are 50% off. My intention candles are 50% off. So if you can get there, go ahead and get there, right? I will have incense and some other things. So spears, points, tumbles, raws, meaning raw stones, chips, and wands are all 50% off this month as a pay it forward because it's my birthday month. Did you see that, Miss K? He landed on my forehead again. That fly is back. I swear, I know it's not possible, but he's back. I'm also excited to announce that the Mind Body app will be up and running tomorrow. I have the page linked, so my website will be updated. You can click on any of those boxes and you can register for any of my classes through the Mind Body app. There are still spots available tomorrow for Gentle Flow Yoga. This week's focus is on dealing and letting go of rejection and the feelings that come along with that. From part 2 of the first series, I Am the Monster Under the Bed, a reflection on how we self-sabotage. So we're releasing rejection that is sometimes leads to us self-sabotaging ourself. It is a fly, shop fly. He can go away though. So the meditations, the sound baths, the yoga flows are all centered around releasing and letting go of that rejection. There are examples of last week's Monday morning mindful meditation on letting go of fear on YouTube. Those are free, so you guys can experience that, as well as the yoga nidra. If you are having a hard time sleeping, you're not meant to sleep, do it, but it calms the neural pathways so much that it will facilitate with sleeping. The yoga nidra is on there too, if you're not familiar with what yoga nidra is. These moving forward will be available, so if there's a topic or there's something that you need to work on, they will be available, whether it's rejection, whether it's fear, whether it's control, whether it's responsibility, whether it's reclaiming your voice. These will all be coming in the weeks ahead of us. And so you can go there. If you can't attend the live, you can even catch up on all of the sessions. Tomorrow is the full moon sound bath in Capricorn. I was thinking it was Cancer. It is not. It is in Capricorn, at least according to my app. So if I'm wrong, please don't tell me. My app lied to me. It is with myself and Miss K. We are sold out. So thank you so much for the support. I will be updating the website and the app to include next month's sign up. They go fast, guys. So that will be by Friday. I'll have that updated. There is a Reiki 2 ignition on Sunday. So if you are a Reiki 1 and you're interested in being a practitioner, there's still time to sign up. It is a all-day event, 5:30 to 5, 9:30 to 5, excuse me. You can sign up and spend the day with us, and we'll give you the Reiki 2 ignition. I will, however, if you did not do Reiki 1 with us, ask that you at least show certification of your Reiki 1, because I teach you the symbols and so forth. So I would like to discuss that with you. If you have any questions, we do accept payment plans. There is a 90-minute sound bath. I am back. We missed the one in June for welcoming summer because I was down south with my grandbaby. So we will have a 90-minute sound bath next. Yoga Nidra, not ninja. I love it though. You could be a yoga ninja if you want to. That's on you. I welcome it. I want to see that. You can teach classes of being a yoga ninja. It's Yoga Nidra. I know it sounds like that. So sign-ups will be available on the website for the 90-minute sound bath and Reiki session. What you get with that is you get cacao to begin, you get an eye mask, water, and post-water hydration because it's all a part of the healing, and then you get actual hands-on Reiki and the sound bath. So it is a 90-minute event. Also, tank tops are now available. They're $18 a piece. There are 2 options that will be available. I will have them tomorrow to show everyone if you're coming to the full moon session. And sorry, you guys, sometimes I have to, maybe I should turn those off because you guys make me laugh, but I enjoy that. Sizes are to fit. I will tell you they are pretty true to size, and I will have, like I said, 2 here tomorrow. One has a logo with a saying and one is just the logo, and then on the back it says vibration, vitality through vibration. So if you haven't seen them, I will repost them as well if you guys are interested. And then also water bottles are on the horizon. I'm researching that. If you would like to get a Mangadas Muse water bottle, we will have that soon enough. So please stay tuned on all of my platforms for classes, events, and upcoming offerings. Facebook here, Mangadas Muse. On Instagram, Mangadas_Muse1111, or TikTok, Mangadas Muse 1111. And then of course I have my YouTube page. Until then, thank you so much for being here, for listening, and for softening. Until next time, keep breathing, keep remembering, keep choosing yourself. Vitality through vibration. We'll be hitting the last chapter next week. So look for that announcement here. He's in my hair. He just won't go away. We got to get to the event. I hope you guys will make it out tonight. As I said, there's still tickets available at the door. I love you all. Thank you for watching and supporting. And comment and like so you can sign up for this week's giveaway. Just my way of saying thank you. Yay, merch. That's right, Jody. All right, guys. Keep choosing you. Love you. Bye.